Network.
Not just for the people.
We are the people.
after round. Today we're going to be discussing the UFC Contender Series that happened on October 8th and also UFC 307. So tune in with us as we discuss these fights.
Yeah. Some good things went down, man. The Roundtree fight was awesome. The Contender Series has some super duper knockouts going on. There's some very good fights.
The only guy that beat Alex Pereira in kickboxing just got signed to the UFC. I'm happy to see that guy perform.
All right, you think he's gonna be able to perform and beat him in the UFC? You think they have learned each other a little bit, and it might be a little bit harder for him to get the win.
No, I feel like if you already beat somebody once, you're already in their head.
Yeah, that because of the way he was in Adesanya's head, and he kept like messing with him to just get more inside his head by playing those videos.
But wouldn't you think the guy that lost would have a little bit more insight on how to win? No?
I mean, I say yes and no because kickboxing and UFC is different.
Yeah. Right.
We don't know.
But a lot of those guys do go to train in Thailand too, though.
And if they match up with each other, will they make a gentleman's agreement like him and Roundtree did, where there ain't no wrestling? The striking?
Most likely, because kickboxing is no wrestling.
Kickboxing is no wrestling, so I feel like they're going to want to
just strike.
Just strike
it out. And I can appreciate the striking, you know what I'm saying? Not that I like, jiu-jitsu and motherfucker getting tapped out and all that. I can appreciate that, but when two men just say they going to stand up and strike and just fight, that's gold to me, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like a street fight to me, you know what I'm saying? So
especially
I like to see that.
To fight.
Yeah, when they know how to fight, it's something different. But yeah, like just seeing them two go at it and giving each other that respect of let's see who really got these hands. Let's see who's really gonna get it going on was amazing to me,
Yeah.
And Contender Series was a little mix of both. The ladies did their thing and the fellas did what they do.
I was gonna say I had a quick question. Did you watch the previous fights before the Roundtree fight?
I did. I didn't catch the previous fights.
I was gonna ask you guys, what did you think of the Juliana Pena versus Pennington?
I was gonna say I caught the main prelim. I didn't catch the prelim like the fights that they had before that. But old girl that you talking about, I thought they both put up a good fight, and it was kind of like. I didn't know who was really winning the fight. To me,
I felt like Juliana Pena won because she kept she had like 2-3 takedowns and like more ground, like time control.
Right, okay.
And I feel like I wouldn't say she like landed more significant strikes, but I will say she like outstriked her a little bit.
A little bit, okay.
So that's why I feel like they gave it to her. To win, because I say more of her takedowns.
I think they both deserve to fight again.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like before they have Juliana fight someone else for the belt, they should have a fight with Raquel Pennington again.
Or another rematch.
Just to see what happens.
Rock, paper, scissors said Roundtree was winning the first 2 rounds, but then he got his ass whooped the rest of the way. It got brutal.
Yes.
It did get brutal. He most definitely took most of the damage. Roundtree took most of the damage for sure. And like I said, they both got kicks to the head. They both got some good punches in. Roundtree.
He did gas too. Roundtree started gassing.
I would say, like from round 1 to round 3.
I say round 3.
I say from round 1. Like 1 and 2, domination by Roundtree. He did very great coming in forward. He did good with his blitzing strikes. And then round 3, Alex started seeing his movements a lot. And then he knew from round 1, I have to slow him down by kicking him in the leg.
Yep.
And then from round 3, he saw that Roundtree started like slowing down a little bit. Yes, he was coming forward, but I feel like when he started slowing down, Alex started picking up in round 3 a little bit more. But I feel like Roundtree still won round 3. And then round 4 was when he was like, okay, now he's done. He's tired. His legs compromised. This is my chance to get him out of here.
I don't think nobody gave Roundtree the credit of him being able to get in there and actually fight with him. You know what I'm saying?
That's the part that was crazy.
Because even Israel Adesanya said it. He was like, I didn't think he was going to last that long.
And he was landing good punches. He even knocked him
Exactly.
down.
He
He
knocked
even
him
knocked him
down,
down, right?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so now
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see either Roundtree fight Jamal Hill
Jamal
or
Hill.
Jerry Prochazka.
Jamal
Okay.
Hill. I want to see him fight Jamal Hill
Yeah,
first.
just
Yeah,
like Jamal.
that would be a
And who
good
you think's
fight.
gonna win that fight though?
I say
Khalil.
Roundtree.
Khalil, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Because
Jamal
if
Hill
Jamal
couldn't
couldn't
even
last- yeah.
last a minute. He lasted only 58 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so Khalil will mess him
And
up.
Or mess him
Not
up.
because of a mistake. No. The ref said go. They both touched gloves. And boom, he got caught. It was done.
Say it was that's what it was, huh?
Yeah, because I saw on Instagram he was saying that it was off of like a situation. No, you guys both touch hands,
Right.
and then the
Protect
fight
yourself at all
continued.
times,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I get it. I get it.
So I say even though he wants a if he wants a second rematch, prove yourself against Jerry Prochazka or give him Khalil Roundtree.
Okay.
But I also want to see Israel Adesanya either move up, or I want to see him fight Caio Barreiro. That's his name, right? The new Brazilian guy.
Oh, yeah, Kyle.
Yeah, the fight nerd.
Brahana.
the fight nerd, that's his
Yeah,
name.
that's
Okay.
him, yeah, 'cause-
all right.
Cause I feel like Israel needs new blood, or I feel like he needs to like move up to like heavyweight and see what he
Nah.
can do up there.
Who should what's his name? Pierre?
Yeah, Alex
Yeah,
Pereira.
Who should he fight? Who you think he should go toe to toe?
Cause now there's
Tom
Ankalaev,
Aspinall.
Tom Espinal,
Tom Aspinall.
and so. But for me, I say before he goes to heavyweight, I want to see that Ankalaev fight.
Okay.
I want to see that. No, because think about it. Like
And Clive's a wrestler.
Alex Pereira is a very good striker, and plus he's like a fucking statue. He's hard to take down.
And like what your boy say, he got some of the hardest punches he ever heard in the ring. Who was
Yeah,
saying
it
that?
was the referee,
The referee,
Mark Garter.
yeah,
He
yeah.
came to Joe Rogan and he was like, honest to God, like, it's insane how he hits someone.
Right. And like I said, he fucked Khalil up. He had Khalil bleeding out that bruised up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Swole
had him
up. You know what I
fucked
mean?
up bad.
Yeah,
But
he
Khalil
put his
showed
hands
heart.
on him.
Khalil
But no,
showed
Khalil,
heart.
he had the
I
heart
don't
that I
care
knew he
what
had.
everybody
And I
says.
ain't gonna lie, I was hoping Roundtree won myself.
That's what
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care
But,
what anybody says. Khalil Roundtree gained a lot of fans, not just in the U.S. but also outside of the world.
Right.
Because that was an amazing.
And I think he gained his respect though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For fighting him like that and
Because
punching him,
think about it,
putting
he
him
came
down,
from,
kicking him
like,
in the head.
The
You know
way
what I
his
mean?
story was, that kind of says for other kids, be like, I can be like that.
Right.
And,
Most definitely one of the better
and I
fights
feel like
out
he
throughout
isn't
the
done
year.
either. I feel like he has many more great performances,
Yeah.
even though he wins or loses.
That's right.
He's
Yeah, I just
gonna
think he
be
need
like
to
one
recoup
of
a little
the-
bit, get his mental back together.
He's going to be
And
like
then
one
I
of
think
those guys.
he's still a contender in the UFC.
He's going to be like one of those guys. He wins or loses. People always going to love him. Kind of like how the Korean Zombie was.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Here's why I think Ankalaev and Alex isn't a good matchup.
Why?
Ankalaev isn't really good with his hands. He's a wrestler.
Yeah, but
And
that's
if
what I was
Alex,
saying. Alex is a
hits
striker.
hard. If he hits him
And Clive's
once,
a good wrestler.
it's
so
done.
we need to see that.
but I'm saying in order to get to him, you gotta close distance. And whenever you're close to Alex, it's dangerous.
He
Yeah.
starts
dangerous.
throwing.
I see what you're saying.
So you see when Izzy tried to get close to him, try to grab him, he was just rip,
He was
rip,
letting him go.
hooks.
Yeah.
So I
And do you
think it would
think
be
that's
a
from his
better.
kickboxing background?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think it would be
okay.
better for him and Tom Aspinall because Tom Aspinall, he's a big heavyweight, but he got really good footwork.
Yeah,
He has
Tim
really good
Aspinall's a
movement.
heavyweight that
Hand
moves
movement.
like a welterweight.
Yeah, he's
Like,
really good
that's how
kicking.
I feel
So
like
that'd be
Tim
a
Aspinall
really good
is.
matchup for Alex.
And what y'all thought about some of the other fights on the Contender Series?
Those contenders that the new guy that they signed, the only guy that was beat Alex, he's gonna be something special to watch. Islam Dotov, he's gonna be something special to watch because he's the one who came off with the nice elbow win.
With the elbow, oh man,
yeah,
the elbow
yeah,
was
that,
vicious, man.
That was
He's really
amazing.
quick.
That was like a textbook elbow to me.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I
then
mean?
Mario
like the way he threw
Pinto.
his body
You
into
can't
it.
forget about Mario Pinto. He's a hard heavyweight puncher.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did that.
He's a heavyweight.
that.
So I say like there's always gonna be good fighters coming in and going out.
Well, let's get into the Contender Series.
Real quick.
Check out this first fight. Go ahead, brother.
404 Red Dog said Israel was a marketing project gone sour. He's not that good of a fighter.
Okay.
I say
okay.
yes and no. You're like yes and no. Style like
At the
styles
beginning,
make
yeah.
fights. Like styles make fights. When there's two good strikers, yeah, Israel has like the better end of it.
Okay.
But when there's someone who has a good background of like striking and takedown, then no.
Nah, it ain't only that. I feel like you also gotta want it. Israel, he
And
already
then
had
I
his
feel
fame.
like
I
he
feel
already
like
had his
Yeah,
fame.
okay.
Yeah,
I feel like he already had his
that.
fame. He already had people like, oh, is he this? Is he that? People
Because
already talking
even the
about
way
him.
he talks now is like
Yeah.
he looks like he doesn't want it.
He don't want to fight. Yeah.
You don't
And
think
then
he got
back-
that hunger no
Yeah,
more?
he don't-
ain't
yeah, he
ready.
don't got- yeah.
He
Like
ain't
when
got
he
the
was
drive.
fighting
Yeah.
that one fight with Calvin Gaslam, that fight was like
Yeah, he wanted it.
he wanted it because he was like, I'm prepared to die. That's what he
Okay.
kept telling
I'm
them.
prepared to
Yeah,
die.
he
in
wanted
there,
it.
huh?
And
Like,
then
and
that
then
Sean
he
Strickland
won that
fight-
fight, and then like then
I was
on he
like,
just
what?
kept getting better, and then I feel like it was the fight with Daniel Jared Cormier. He started slowing down, like where he stopped going for knockouts.
What you say about the Sean Strickland fight?
No, I feel like the Sean Strickland fight was when he just shut down. Because he couldn't
Yeah.
figure out Sean Strickland. And Sean Strickland
And I
just
feel
kept
like
coming
Sean
forward.
Strickland's
He had him on his
trash
back
talking
feet.
got
And
to
like
him.
once I said, when you're on your back feet, your power is like
Right.
It's
not
not
that
there.
strong.
Right.
So he had him on the back feet. He had him cornered like what Alex had him on the fence just. And he didn't know what he was throwing, what to do. So after that fight, I feel like he was like, I don't know. I don't feel like I can do it like that no more.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
then even though when he came back, he was fighting good, but then
Yeah,
it's
he'll
like
fight good and then
like I said, like striking wise, he's very good. If he's going against someone like a wrestler, and now keep coming forward, put pressure on him, he starts to struggle.
same thing with
Like, Go ahead.
same thing with my boy Leon. Like Leon in the beginning, he's a really good striker. He'll overwhelm you with strikes, but
But
then
the more you keep coming,
yeah, if you just keep coming at him,
he starts to shut down.
he's just because like I said, he starts moving backwards, and then his striking isn't
It's
as
not as effective.
Because it's like
Yeah,
you take
it's
the
not as
confidence
effective, yeah.
away from him, and then that's how I feel like Israel with that Duplessis fight, the confidence kept coming off of him. Like from round 1, good. Round 2, good. Round 3,
losing it a little bit.
he's like, fuck, this guy just keeps coming. And then he kept like doing this too much, showing his back, and then that's when Duplessis just went on him.
Okay.
yeah.
And you never want to do that against a good jiu-jitsu guy,
Yeah,
against
show
a
your
good
back.
grappler, or against a good wrestler.
Because all your weapons are here and they're on your back. All your weapons are facing here.
Facing
You want them to face you at all times.
Yeah, and then I feel like he also got tired. He gets tired a lot.
And the thing also with Leon is he doesn't have good wrestling. That's why it's hard for him to fight people that are good at wrestling and good at striking.
Right. Yeah, you know, that's why they call it mixed martial arts, right? You don't know who's going to win. You don't know if you're going to get choked out, kicked, punched, you know what I'm saying?
Elbowed.
This first Contender Series fight was between...
It was between Sean Gucci versus Anthony Dolce, and it was a unanimous decision win, and it was Sean who won the unanimous decision.
Yeah, which I thought... I love this Contender Series because they really fighting for that contract, really going in to see, you know, and you got the main people, Dana White and his people sitting there watching you, and you really got to make that impression on them for
Yeah.
you to get that contract. So I think that's hella
I
sweet.
say
you know
like
what I'm saying?
the fight was very competitive with like Sean showcasing his superior grappling and like a little bit of like scrap and like Liche landed a little bit of like some shots on his feet, but like the way Sean Gucci just controlled most of the fight on the ground with, and like that's what judges like. They like control. Either if it's on the ground or when you're striking, they want control.
Full control.
and-
Okay.
That's
Let's see if we can get a couple. Watch a little bit of that first 25-minute highlight of what was going on in that fight. Well, it wasn't the whole 25 minutes, but
Yeah,
you know
there
how
it
it
goes
go.
right there.
Yeah. And good body shots, both of them giving good effort. You know what I mean? Going at it.
Yeah.
Hard
Ooh, that was
punches.
a wild swing.
You know, they
Reza
wasn't
really
quite in
good
the phone
boxer.
booth, but they both was trying to get the fight done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like I said, the fight was very good for both fighters, but one just had the better control. One just had like the better, the better outcome of the fight, which was the ground game.
right. Yeah. The ground game, but I thought both of them, they wasn't trying to back down. They wasn't trying to,
Yeah.
you know, they was really getting it in. Good uppercuts. I was expecting a little bit more, like you said, some leg checks, some kicks out of them, but
It was more like a boxing.
yep. Okay,
Boxing
there you go.
/ grappling
Yeah,
fight.
Yeah, and that's the thing with MMA. Like, if
Yeah.
when you're boxing and you get
Like,
them
you
focused on your
forget
punching,
to-
and you get them focused on the punching, that's when you kick.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then they'll be like, oh, shoot, what the heck?
Right.
And I
like
feel like a
They
lot
got
of
something else to worry
boxers,
about.
like, going into the UFC, they're good with their hands and knowing, like, yes, I got this, but then I feel like that's when they forget to kick.
well, that inner leg kick just seems so devastating to me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, even some of the outer leg kicks.
Great body shot.
But
Because
yeah,
people
yeah.
rarely condition the inside of their
The
leg.
inside.
Yeah.
And then plus there's not a lot of muscle there.
Right, yeah. And then you trying to step on it and put your weight into that punch.
You're gonna lose a lot of punch power.
Yeah, a lot of punch power. And I just think these two dudes, they gave a good fight. They just gave a good fight out there, you know what I'm saying?
What would you
It's
guys say is next for like Sean, and what would you say he needs to work on, even though he won by unanimous decision?
I think if I had to say what he need to work on would be that right there. Maybe his takedowns. Even though he got that takedown right there, he kind of,
Nice elbow.
the way he kind of, I know you got to put your head down to go into the takedown, you know what I mean? But it seemed like he could have easily caught a knee right there, maybe. You know what I mean?
I feel
Maybe a
like
sidestep.
Those are
Go
some
ahead.
great ground.
I feel like when he's standing, because he's a really good striker with his hands, I feel like
Set
he
him
should
up with his hands.
feint more.
Okay.
You know, like feint high, feint low more, so he can get him to get different reactions.
Okay.
Because, you know, if his hands are too high, that's when he can go and shoot for the takedown. It's way more easier.
Way more easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, yeah. Hey, it was overall. I thought it was a
Yeah,
good
but
squabble.
you guys know that Sean didn't get the UFC contract, right?
Oh, he didn't? No, he didn't get it?
No, he didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I feel like he'll be back though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, I thought it was all just outstanding. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like to see two people out there.
I don't know if he got the contract, but
Exchanging.
he didn't get it on the spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Red Dog said, who is the best fighter out of the Contender Series since it started? Is dope, but I think Mansour Abdul Malik is going to be dangerous. Yes, I agree.
That guy is dangerous.
agree.
He's a very good, dangerous fighter.
But you said who is the best Contender Series right now?
Right now, or like previously?
He said since
it
it started.
started.
Since it started.
I would say
would
that
have
new
to
dude
go
that
with-
came from Glory, the one that beat
The guy
Alex.
that beat Alex.
I
For
wanna say it's
me,
him.
I would have to go with, wasn't Robert Whitaker content or tough? No, Robert Whitaker wasn't tough.
It's just since it started.
For contender
I don't know. That's a
series,
hard question.
Well,
man.
they said
That's a hard
since
question.
it
It's
started
not-
from the start.
Yeah,
started.
since it
Contender
started.
series,
since
I
it
would
started.
have to
That's what I said.
pick,
That's hard because
Because
there's a
there's
lot of
Sean
good
O'Malley.
fighters. Yeah, it's a lot of good
Yeah.
fighters that
Sean
came out of
O'Malley
there.
came from
yeah.
the Contender Series. There's
There's,
a lot of them.
I couldn't. I don't think I can pinpoint that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
I
of
don't
good
think
fighters
I
that
can
came out of
pinpoint that.
Contender.
'Cause-
Marab came out of Contender.
Monroe came out of contenders, yeah.
So
But
I'm
then
like, there's
also a
lot.
lot of them also came from tough too, like
Yeah, so you
Robert
can't-
Whitaker.
I don't know who say the best.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
won't
I
say
don't-
who the
I don't
best.
Because
think
there's
I
a
could-
lot of
yeah,
really
yeah.
good
Now,
fighters.
like
yeah.
we could probably pick who the best striker
Yeah.
would be.
Best striker, best wrestler, maybe.
Yeah,
It's I can't say. I can't say.
No, I thought he was saying from like this week or like. I'm
No,
like,
you talking
this-
about overall?
Overall,
I
yeah,
couldn't
overall,
say
overall,
who
I
the
can't
best
say.
is. Yeah, it's a lot of good fighters who came out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you know they in the UFC, right?
This is the
But-
next fight. This was the fight with Islam Dota versus Vantino Untumbled.
Yeah.
This is the fight with the elbow that Islam got.
Oh man, yeah, that elbow was textbook, man.
It was
Textbook
crazy.
elbow.
And they're welterweights.
Yeah.
So that means, and the welterweight division is stacked with a lot of good fighters.
Okay.
I'm excited to see
Oh,
him against, like,
So let me ask you this: when you pressed up against the fence like that, and the guy got you, what is it? What's the best tactic
for
to
me,
get
the
out of that?
best tactic, always try to look for an underhook or a wizard.
Is that you pressing up against the fence? But if you pressed up against the fence,
because when they're
how do
pressing
you
up
get
against
out
the
of
fence,
that?
they're gonna be pressing up at an angle.
So you got
So you want to do an underhook and then face them.
face them
And then push away.
push away, and then also make sure your feet is not like,
So,
Yeah. Because whenever you're against the fence, it's dangerous.
Yeah, because that's
you don't know what
That's elbow.
Yeah, that's a tactic I want to know. If somebody got me up
Knee.
against something,
Yeah.
how do I push them back?
Yeah,
How do I
wizard.
get out of there?
Yeah, for this fight,
You know,
Islam's striking was on point, starting from the beginning to like, and he finished it in round 1. It was only 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a quick one, but lots of devastating strikes.
No, they going at it.
And then with this fight, I say, like for me,
He's picking them apart well, so I feel like he should feint more. So you can
that was a good
land
knee.
cleaner punches.
Yeah,
And then stay patient on that.
right there,
Don't
the way
rush
he got
that.
him grappled right there, like,
those were great.
and he
Get a
took him
hook
down
in.
to the ground, but they didn't stay down there long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the other guy needs
knees.
to try and calm down and slow down a little bit.
I think he was getting desperate out there. My man in the red shorts was
Yeah,
getting
he's
desperate.
throwing power shots.
And yeah, he started swinging for the fences and
Yeah,
just.
he needs to slow down, control his breathing.
I think he was hurt. I
Oh,
think.
there go that
Ooh, shit! Yeah, and
There
then he
go
put
that
him to sleep
elbow,
right
yup.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he got desperate, got a little hurt, started slinging a little
Okay,
wild.
I have a question. What do you guys think? Because to me, Islam looked very great in this fight. What do you guys say, him versus Gamrot? Matisse, that would,
Matisse,
cause that's a good fight. If it happens.
If it happens.
Ooh.
Do you-
And Gamma
okay.
got a gas tank.
And Gamrot, but the thing with Gamrot is like he can fight with that gas tank, which is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. This dude's gonna have to like,
Because when he was fighting Dan Hooker, Lord have mercy.
Because I'm saying Islam, he fights good, but he fights fast. He fights
Yeah.
at a really fast
And
pace.
Gamrot will
And,
take
like,
you down.
Yeah, and with fast
You
pace,
know.
you gotta maintain your energy too throughout all the rounds.
Right.
And
So
I feel like
someone-
that favors Gamrot.
Yeah, if someone got a
'Cause
higher
he
gas
can,
tank,
he
he'll
can pick
just
it up and slow it
pick
down.
it up, slow it
pick
down.
it up, slow it
Okay.
down.
Okay.
And
Well,
I feel like-
that's part of him making the fight his fight, though, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And I
Pick
feel like
up
that's
and
some.
slow
Ooh,
down,
there
you know
goes
what I
the
mean?
And I
elbow.
feel like that's something he gotta work
That's
on too. Like
something Islam needs to work
Tempo.
on. Is like his tempo, because
slow down fast, slow
he
down
came
fast.
at him fast, you know.
Right.
Okay.
Like I said, that elbow was vicious, man. He almost threw that elbow like a
He went
like a
in
hook,
full
or
body.
something,
Like a
or
hook,
punch. Yeah. He threw that elbow from way back there. You know what I'm saying?
4-4 Red Dog said,
Yeah.
should Alex come up to heavyweight to fight John Jones? Who would
I
win?
feel like first he should fight what's his name?
How long it been since John Jones been in the ring?
Like
That's
a
what
year
I'm
and a
saying.
half
That's
or
what I'm
two.
saying.
Has it been? It's been like 2 years since he
fought. His last fight was against Cyril
Gane,
Gane.
which was he ended it,
but he looked. He
didn't look
bad.
good to me.
not gonna
He
lie.
looked out of shape.
All right.
He was
I'm not
I
gonna
might
lie.
have to go with Alex on that
Yeah, and
fight.
then,
I think, you know,
Paper
what I'm
Rock
saying?
Scissors
Yeah, I don't know.
said, fuck F no, John Jones is 50 pounds heavier than Alex naturally.
Yeah,
John Jones
true.
is heavier, yeah. And John Jones been out of the cage for a minute.
But just because he heavier than him naturally, what would they fight at though? What's the weight?
if they fight at
If
heavyweight,
they fight at heavyweight, that's gonna be
Like-
the weight.
Well, heavyweight got a whole lot of different
yes.
levels and weight to it, right?
I
You
feel
know
like
what
they
I'm
should
saying?
decide. Like them two should come together, decide what
I'm
weight
saying-
they want to be fight at, but it still should be heavyweight.
Because what does
But
Alex
decide
walk
what-
around naturally?
Like
At the weight that he
230.
fight, like
probably like
230?
two, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if they do fight, and John Jones does come in, I feel like John Jones is going to try to take it to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah,
like he did
because
Cyril
that's what
Gane.
Alex
They got,
struggles with.
my
These
man
were
Pinto.
the heavyweight guys. Pinto, he
yeah,
ended
yeah.
this fight in a minute 43 seconds.
Yeah, he did.
With a
And he looked good doing it.
Yes,
Yeah, good leg
he made a good statement.
Yeah. I think he if he can fight like this for
And then
his
the
UFC
thing was,
career, he's gonna give people problems.
Camacho was
Yeah.
undefeated.
But since the fight wasn't that long, I don't know. Does he have any grappling technique?
Yeah,
Does
that's
he,
that's the thing.
You know, can he?
He wasn't able to showcase his full.
He wasn't.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
full.
he wasn't being able to
Those were
showcase
some good
everything.
leg
But he
kicks.
looked damn good out there
Yeah.
doing.
But that's the thing though. Like
Oh, those were some
Dana
good
wants
strikes.
knockouts.
Yeah.
He do. He
And
do.
then that's
he gave
what
him
the
that.
fans like
He
Yeah.
gave
too.
him that.
That's
Yeah.
what the fans like,
Yeah.
knockouts.
Yeah, he gave him that. He looked real good. And not that the other dude wasn't fighting, but he most definitely caught the business.
And the other dude too, he has his chin up.
It was a
What you say?
devastating left hook.
He walked right into that punch too.
That left hook came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He had his chin up, his hand down, and just
Look,
got
right
rocked.
there. And then his chin
Boop.
is up like this.
The same
Why?
punch he just landed is gonna be the same punch that knocked him out.
Yeah, that was a good heavyweight battle that you would think two heavyweights would get in and somebody would win it in the first round. You know?
Next is Cody Still versus Jason Blair. Lightweights.
Yeah, they went at it, but I want to see more out of my man Pinto just to see what else he has
Yeah.
in his toolbox, as they say. And he most definitely know
There
how
we
to
go
finish
right
the
there.
fight.
It was done.
Yeah, he most definitely know how to finish the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So
And he followed up with some heavy, devastating shots on the ground.
yes,
That's a big boy.
yeah.
He was
Hell
smart
yeah.
too. He was landing leg kicks early
Mm-hmm.
because that dude was coming forward.
All right.
So that he was a
Yeah.
smart
So
fighter.
you think his fight IQ is pretty high?
Pretty high.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks like he's a very good striker. But I want to see if he's.
I wanna see
I want to
fight.
see how he's takedown defense, and he's like.
He looks like he's good at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but I want to see how he would do against a really good, like Joe Hilton Almeida will give him problems.
Okay. Yeah, no. But I think his to get this contract, I think he did what he was supposed to do and show his ability and his power into getting that knockout. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, my man walked right into it. Like you told me, chin up, hand
Yeah,
it
he
down.
came like this.
Yeah. What you don't want to do in a fight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Distance is key.
Yeah, distance is key for sure.
All right, next fight is the lightweights Cody Steele versus Jason Blair.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is one of the best things for UFC too, as far as them having these fights
Nah,
and having them match up.
Oh, watch these. These guys went at it. TKO ended in round 2. When round was almost about to end too.
What's the best way to defend yourself against a good jab?
a good jab.
I'd say have a high guard and try to avoid slipping a lot. Like
Yeah, 'cause-
slipping forward.
Because they have a
then
good two, that's just something to keep in your face so they can land that too.
Or
If they have a
head
good jab,
kick.
yeah.
Good job. Okay.
So I would say, yeah, high guard.
I'd say keep a high guard and try to like use your hand to.
To kind of muff it a little bit, kind of get it
Because
out
like
the
how
way.
I do is when I'm sparring, the minute someone throws a jab at me, I parry it with this hand and I'd follow it with,
With that hand. Okay.
and that helps me a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, but this.
Hey,
Yeah,
they
were
was going
going
at it. The
at
boys
it,
was
yeah,
doing their
this-
thing
Yeah,
all day. You know what I mean?
it's always the smaller guys that come
They're
heavy.
quicker too. They're super
Yeah.
quick.
All right. You think they just feel like they got more to prove, or they just got more stamina to do it?
I feel like
The
they have
stamina, too.
both, and they feel like I feel like they just want to go out there and show what
Show
they
what they
can
got.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good leg kick. Oh,
Yeah.
Do that outside kick mess up your ligaments? Like the way it seemed like they maybe.
Yeah. If you get kicked
Right,
in the
yeah.
right area, yeah, you won't be able to walk. Like when Sean fought Cheeto the
good
first
head
time.
kick.
When Sean O'Malley fought Cheeto Vera the first time, he got leg kicked, and he wasn't able to get up or walk. So then he just fell, and then that's when Cheeto landed that elbow.
Okay.
And then they're like, "Oh, that's Sean's first loss," but Sean didn't count it as a loss.
All right.
He counted it as a doctor stoppage.
I count it as a loss.
Yeah, it's
'cause
still a loss if the
Yeah.
doc stop it, or
That's what I'm
if the
saying.
ref stop
Yeah,
it, or if
it's
you
a
just get
loss.
knocked out, it's a loss, right? Yeah. Shit. You know.
Ooh,
Yeah, they're having some good exchanges right there.
those were good counters.
But his
Yeah.
punches ain't effective because he's moving back.
Mm-hmm.
He's
He needs
moving
to
back.
move forward.
Yeah.
There you go.
But he's still giving some good uppercuts and some good punches. But I get what you're saying. It ain't effective because he's moving back.
Yeah. I'm
You gotta
happy.
be
I'm
grounded.
excited for the last fight. That fight was great.
Yeah, you gotta be grounded.
All of these
Nasty.
fights were really good. They all ended up in KOs and TKOs except for the first fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Nah, this body shot that my man give him is quick and vicious, right up under the elbow.
He's jabbing, so he can get his hands up, and then he could dig right under the body.
Yeah. I think it was a perfect shot, and I don't think people realize how much them body shots take out of you, and how you had that delay that it gives your body from when it hits you. And he did that perfect. Like
some people try to hide it too, but you cannot hide it.
You cannot hide a body shot.
You cannot hide it.
And he gave him that body shot, perfect boxer body shot is what I would say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like right place, right where it needed to be. And not that my
see, he goes upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs.
That's how you do it.
But they going at it though, man. They was going at it.
I said they were both going at it.
That
Yep, there it goes right there. Right there, done. Good follow-up shots. Yeah, those body shots.
And the way
he's a really good fighter.
You can tell it fucked him up bad because the way he laying on the ground and he put his hand up on the fence and he trying to get his breath. That body shot fucked him up.
Cody still throws punches like Ilia Topuria.
Oh yeah, he do. He's gonna be a really good. And that's flyweight.
The way he goes to the body and then switches up to the head and back to the body, that kind of reminds me of Ilia Topuria.
He's gonna be but he's gonna have a couple of good matchups.
Those body shots were nasty.
So big up to Steele right there because he did his thing.
Look at that right there, boom, and then here comes the body.
And he had been working the body.
He's been working it for
round,
round
that whole round where he was working that body.
He just needed 2 rounds.
Yeah. So he
that overhand hook.
Yeah, so he started off working that jab first, getting his hands up. And then
if a person has a really good jab,
get his hands low,
no matter what, it's always going to be
head body.
around. No matter what, if they have a good jab, it's going to be hard to fight around it.
Paper Rock Scissors says, do y'all agree Khabib is the greatest ever pound-for-pound MMA fighter?
No. I would not agree because
fighter.
Demetrius.
I say Demetrius Johnson.
Demetrius.
Because that dude was so
I say Mighty Mouse.
Did he say fighter or heavyweight fighter?
No, he said the greatest pound-for-pound MMA fighter. I say Demetrius.
Yeah, Demetrius is great. Demetrius was great.
Because
his ground game,
amazing.
His stand-up game, his striking,
everything was good.
His decision-making, his intelligence when he was in the ring, like he was smart.
Khabib was great, but I feel like he should have stayed longer.
Yeah.
You feel like he should have stayed longer?
Yeah, and the people only knew Khabib for the wrestling. He wasn't really like a stand-up striker. Yeah.
But I like Khabib a lot though. He's a very good fighter.
But the fighters he's producing, they could strike.
The way they're coming out
like
of
his cousins or something.
Good God.
It was a lot of good fighters though.
Yeah.
But the best
I like Demetrius. Demetrius.
He's most definitely up there. Say he's
Who would you say is the best, Chris?
I probably would go with. I don't know. I thought Chuck Liddell was good.
I can also argue
Anderson Silva.
If someone says Anderson Silva,
how about Lyoto Machida?
Lyoto was good.
I wouldn't say he was like. I say I put him at like top 10.
Yeah, Lyoto was
top
good
10 because he was good.
But I say Anderson, DJ. Who else?
GSP.
Yeah, George St. Pierre.
George St. Pierre.
St. Pierre was good. St. Pierre was good.
There was a lot of good fighters.
I would go with.
How about Randy Couture?
Yeah, Randy Couture was good. What's his name? Robbie Lawler was good. What's his name?
Robbie Lawler was good.
Yeah. I thought
and him and the Rory McDonald fight was really
that
good.
fight was really
Hall of Fame fight.
That's like a Hall of Fame fight.
And then Rock Paper Scissors also said Toporia's sweet. Yeah,
Ilia Topuria is really good, but he has a work coming up for him.
Gaethje is coming for him.
No, not Gaethje.
I mean, not Gaethje, Max.
Max is coming.
And then 404 Red Dog also
and
said.
like I said, you can't forget my man. We hope can come back. That we was just talking about who fight the brother from New Mexico. What's his name?
Oh, Diego.
No,
Diego
the brother
Lopes.
from New Mexico. keep failing the drug test.
Oh, John Jones?
John Jones, yeah, John Jones. You know,
404 Red Dog said, do y'all remember Tank Abot, Rutten, Ken Shamrock, and Royce Gracie?
I remember Ken
Shamrock.
Shamrock was good, and Royce Gracie was
Royce
good.
Gracie.
I don't remember the other guy though. I'm probably too young to remember.
I
him.
remember Rutten. Rutten was nice.
Now, I remember Kim Shamrock though.
Kim
He was a
Shamrock
beast.
was
Yeah,
good.
he was a beast.
Didn't him and Randy Couture have like one of the best rivalries? Or am I tripping?
Bro, back then was crazy when Royce Gracie was arm bomb and break.
I was just getting in the UFC back then.
Oh.
Paper Rock says GSP was overrated.
Okay.
I don't think he was.
I mean, that's his opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
GSP was nice.
A lot of
He
people
was
feel that way
good.
about McGregor, right? He was
Yeah,
overrated.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get
McGregor though.
it. I get it. Who is
McGregor's pulling a John Jones though. He's
this?
over here.
This that last fight on there right
Yeah.
now.
This guy was the only guy that beat Alex Pereira in the.
The guy in the
Good
blue.
knee.
Okay.
His name is Victor. Atram Victor.
Yeah, nah, he
Dude's
did.
fucking powerful. He hits hard.
He defended that takedown good.
And then I feel like the way him and Alex Pereira, they kind of fight similar. Like the way they pick their shots when they know they have their opponent hurt.
This is the cat you were showing me the highlights of them fighting when they was kickboxing, right?
Yeah, because like when they have their opponent hurt, both of them, their striking is like similar. The way they come at the opponent.
And then Alex too, like when he knows you're hurt, he's patient.
He's patient. They don't try to rush in their shots. Everything's like, all the strikes like very significant and tactical.
Okay. Yeah, no, I thought my man did a good job. Put my man on his pockets.
And then he did really good there. He got a takedown right there. Look at that.
And I think he just wanted to go
Boom, right
hands.
there,
I don't
look at
think
that.
he was trying to do too much
Yeah,
wrestling.
he was picking them apart. Look at that.
I think he knew his skill set. And he didn't want to do too much wrestling. But
That
he was
1-2
definitely
is
good
very
hands.
powerful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think he should kick because he's getting
He
worried
should
about
give
his
him a
hands.
high head kick.
He's worried about the hands now. That leg kick is there
Ooh,
for him because
he
he's
got him. He
really
got him.
leading
That
on it.
was a
Yeah, he
heavy.
was faded right there. Hella dizzy. And
Oh yeah, he's shooting for the legs. He's tired
Good knee.
and he's hurt.
And he gave him a good uppercut too. Shit. At the end of the day, watch his uppercut he give him up against that fence is gonna be
Yeah,
deadly.
that's why it's dangerous
Yeah.
against the fence. Like
And then the way he's like pinning them there.
framing, yeah.
So
Oh,
right
that,
there,
I
boom,
want to
boom.
know the
Done.
people
That
watching
uppercut, yep, I seen it.
if y'all think that this guy in the blue shorts got a good career coming ahead of him. And, how many fights is he gonna have to do before he gets to Alex?
Because Alex only had to do 3 fights.
That's it.
there's a lot of
Before he
people that
died.
only do.
I think wasn't
like,
it 3 or 4
not that much
fights?
fights. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like Alex.
If you're
got
really
that
good
shit.
in, like-
But then the thing was, Alex proved he was he belonged up there though, and I want to see if this guy could do
And
the
the
same.
thing is too, Alex was already known because he already fought Israel, so they're like, oh, we gotta set that match up right
Set it
away.
up.
yeah,
right
because
away.
Yeah.
they knew it was gonna bring money.
So
and
I
it
feel like
did.
they're
So
gonna
you
be
think
like,
Alice's fight set him up with the people that he fought to get him there within 3 or 4 fights? Can this guy do the same thing?
yes,
Get
like
him there,
he can.
get him to the belt. Get
if he
him to fight the
if he talks his
championship belt.
if he talks his
If
way
he
into
talks
it,
like
like
the
he
way
like, oh,
Kayla Harrison
I can
is
beat
doing
Alex.
now.
I
Yeah,
already beat him before. They'll be like, okay, we'll set it up.
because I feel
Okay.
like they'll set him up with like either Jamal Hill.
Yeah, they'll set him up with
See
someone
how
first.
he does
Yeah.
with Jamal Hill, or like maybe like Jerry Prohashka, or maybe like they'll probably get someone from like top 10. And then if he
Or
does good
gatekeeper.
against him, top 10 is
Yeah,
the gatekeeper, and then he does good against him. Khalil Roundtree is number 7.
Right. So you think they might go at it eventually?
They might.
They might
I
yeah,
feel
do
like
something like that.
what Dana might do is like hold Khalil Roundtree aside, have him probably fight like Jamal Hill, Jerry Prohashka, or like one of those guys, or even like Dominic Reyes. That
Okay.
is a good
yeah.
fight.
That'd
'Cause
be a good
Dominic
fight,
Reyes
yeah.
is,
Right.
and then or maybe like against Alex Smith, Lionheart Smith. That's a good.
Okay, well, we're going to see where he worked
'Cause
himself to. He's
there's-
in there now.
Yeah,
So let's
there's
see
good-
what he going to do and
there's
if he
good
can,
fights
if he
for
can
him.
keep it up.
Yeah, and then for the people watching, we're also gonna ask you guys. Tomorrow is the big boxing match. And we're gonna ask, who do you guys think is gonna win, why, and how?
What boxing match? Tell them what
Arthur
boxing
The
match.
Beterbiev.
Artur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol. And then we also have very good undercards in that fight as
Which
well.
is a family feud, right? Right?
Yes.
Because they dad's fought, now they fighting,
Yeah,
so it's like
but
a
then what I
big
heard
family
was
thing.
that Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Ben might not even be fighting
They
now.
might not even be fighting.
Yeah.
Who y'all think's going, if it happens, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out if that was true or not. Yeah, between Davis and Lamont Rocha, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
who
Roach?
that he's fighting. I think Lamont Roach. Yeah.
Tank and Roach.
I
Oh,
think Tank is gonna take him out. He
think-
needs to fight someone else. I say, like maybe Lomachenko, or probably someone
You think
else.
Lamont
like,
need to fight somebody else before he
no,
fight? Or,
yeah, both
both.
of them, because Lomachenko's waiting around, and then there's also
So you want Lomachenko to fight Davis first, and you want Lamont to fight somebody
Lamont
else.
could fight. If Shakur Stevenson's healthy, he could fight Stevenson.
Okay.
Because we want to see Davis versus Lomachenko. That's the fight to
That's
make
the fight
happen.
you want to see. Okay, and this next fight we're gonna cover, even though we was talking about it, is the Roundtree fight. Some of the UFC slow motion fights that they had on YouTube that was looking pretty good. Showed a lot of things that was going on.
It showed a lot of good strikes in
inside
slow
kick.
motion.
Yeah.
But that's the consequence of an inside kick. You have to drop that hand and then you get caught.
What about that takedown right there?
That
The
takedown.
kick.
Does that hurt as bad as it look in slow motion, or do it just look
Sometimes
more-
the way they land.
The way they slam or land on you. Yeah.
Okay.
Because some people land on their elbows.
Ugh.
Some people land on
Ooh,
the
that's
back of their
good,
hand.
too.
Look at that brutal punch right there. Them girls
Boom.
was going at it. I got to give them
Oh, yeah.
girls a lot of
Oh,
credit
they
right
was
there. They
going
was
at it.
fighting.
Yeah.
And do you think they need a rematch?
Oh, this wasn't the Raquel
That's a
Pennington
good takedown,
fight,
too.
I'm just saying, do you think they need a rematch though? Do
Yeah.
you think from
Because I feel like if a fight is always really good and it goes to like a unanimous decision and it was still really good, there should be a...
should fight again?
And then
Fight,
this was
yeah.
Ryan Spann versus St. Preux. Ryan Spann
Ryan
got a
Spann.
really great
Ugh.
knockout.
Nice.
It's going to come real soon. Just wait for
He
it.
got to move him
I
backwards,
don't
too.
think they showed the actual knockout in this slow motion for some
Boom.
reason.
Right there.
Was that it right there? Well, he didn't get knocked down though. He just kind of ran into the fence.
Oh.
Did the ref stop it?
Oh,
He
should've
didn't.
been
He didn't look
patient.
like he wanted no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Should've
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Ryan Spann hits hard. He be knocking dudes out with jabs.
With
Some
jabs,
jabs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, them takedowns look like they had taken
Like
a
if
lot
they
out
slam
of
you into the cage, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it was a great UFC
good
307. I thought, you know,
Yeah.
there's a lot going on, good fights.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Ooh,
that
great
jab
too.
right there. Yeah, can't beat that.
Me.
Oh
Bam.
man, them knees
Ooh,
always
he-
look vicious to me.
Look at this
Elbow.
knee. Elbow to the head. Boom.
That's crazy.
Either one of y'all ever been cut open with an elbow?
No.
Not
But
yet.
I've been cut with a punch.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I'm waiting for it, though.
You waiting for it? Though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No doubt about it. Nah, it was.
It's like,
a
it's
lot
going
going
to
on.
happen, so.
Yeah.
This fight was very good too.
Then you say my
Good
man's
too.
from Colorado right here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black Shorts. He's from Colorado. Trains at a Factory X.
Yeah, the Factory X.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm glad he got the ring. I'm
Alexander
always trying to support
Hernandez.
the Colorado fighters, you know?
Yeah.
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 Good, too.
Direct right
That was a
there.
good two.
Yeah.
Boom. Another one.
Uh-huh.
This was the.
This fight was really
This
good,
fight was
too.
really good.
The yellow, one in the yellow was coming at her.
Ugh.
Good
Good
spinning
spinning
back
back
kick.
kick.
Yeah, that liver shot looked like it just be devastating, man.
Bang.
Yeah, the liver
You
shots.
gotta have a lot of core strength to come back and keep fighting from a kick like that.
Especially when the
Ooh.
shin, when they get you with the shin,
Yeah.
it hurts.
Elbow.
Good elbow.
Real good. Said the ladies
Thanks,
the
Grab.
ladies seem like when they get in the ring they just go at it. Don't
My
seem like it's a
favorite
lot of
women's
filling out
fighter-
process. It seems like they just get in the ring and
My
just
favorite
go.
woman fighter to watch is Wei Lee
Oh, yeah, John Whaley, yeah.
Okay.
and
Wei Lee's
Rose
nice.
Namajunas.
I like fighting. I like watching Rose when she wants to fight.
Yeah, Rose.
When she wants to fight, Rose is dangerous.
What y'all thought about this Buckley fight right there? What you thought about how he threw his whole weight into that punch?
That punch was devastating.
Could that, if he countered that punch and you throwing your whole weight into it, can it knock you out?
Yeah, because his whole weight was off balance.
Right, yeah, because he left his whole feet when he threw that punch at my man. And
he kind of threw it like a Mike Tyson hook.
Yeah.
Like the way he hopped into it.
Yeah. But like, look at that right there. Yeah, look at them right there. Like, you know, I think he knew. I think he knew he had to put everything he had into them punches to affect him. You know what I'm saying?
Thompson was doing great with those head kicks and keeping them away with the side kicks.
Right. Like, like, yeah, that was more like a that was like a street fight punch. You know what I'm saying? Street fight punch. Yeah.
Dr. Bob.
Yeah, it was critical.
Dr. Bob.
Yeah.
What? Dr. Bob said Bivol is a super intelligent fighter and has a great jab.
Okay, Bivol. Yes, I believe I agree with you because the way the fight for me, the way like this fight is gonna be the way the fight is gonna be breaking down is Artur Beterbiev has strength. And his weakness is that he's been dropped before. I don't know how good his chin is. And then Bivol's weakness is that he does not have the same punching power as Artur does, but he has the style that could like affect Arthur's, movement and style.
Okay.
But I feel like the way the way the fight goes, if it goes like the full 12 rounds and if it's by unanimous decision, then I believe Bivol's gonna win. Okay. Because the pressure and pace I feel like the same thing he did to Canelo is what he's gonna have to do to.
Yeah, in and out.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go in and out, and he cannot let Arthur come straight at him. That's when he's gonna have to go. And then if the fight does end in like by knockout, then for me it's gonna have to be Arthur that does it by knockout because the way he hits hard.
Right.
So,
Dr. Bob said.
So if it would most likely be stoppage mid-late round fights if Arthur wins, because that's what he's gonna have to do by knockout. And if Bivol wins, it's gonna be by division, but it's gonna be with him doing IQ, superior footwork, and like avoiding heavy exchanges. That's what he can't do is.
I can see that.
Heavy exchanges with him because
that's Arthur a good analogy.
Dr. Boss
but I'm happy to see it from watching they little interviews that they had and the history between they dads and everything to see who the next generation is.
No, that's Chris Eubank Jr.
Oh,
and
that's
Conor
Eubank
Ben.
Jr.
Yeah,
Man.
their dads was like
had
beef, and then now the boys got beef.
Okay.
I don't even know if they're gonna fight.
Okay.
Dr. Boss said Whaley's actually a dude.
Whaley's actually.
And then 404 Red Dog said Arthur is going to break Bivol's face.
Okay.
He do hit harder. He do hit harder.
Hard.
Yeah.
He's a hard hitter. We don't agree.
So that means Bivol's gonna have to be
Bivol's
in and out.
gonna have to use his footwork.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have to use his IQ. He can't be against the ring, the ropes. The fight's gonna have to be in the ring, in the middle at all times with Bivol. Okay. And if Arthur wants to finish it, it's gonna have to be.
What about these two ladies right here?
Oh, Juliana versus. This is the fight that needs a rematch.
I think
yes. Is that Pena and
Because Pena was doing really good standing.
Yeah.
And then Juliana was doing really good with the control time and
controlling
the ground.
and like she had more.
Cause see, look, she gets countered every time, but then like the ground game was really good.
And she got dropped twice. But for me, I'd say.
I thought it was gonna be a
draw.
A draw.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be a split decision on either one of them because I thought they both was going at it. They both had their good points throughout the fight.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, the knockdowns.
Yes,
punches,
for that one, there has
to
be a rematch.
I
say for sure.
And then, did you guys see that Amanda Nunes wants to come back? That man wants to come back.
Her and Harrison.
No, I didn't see that.
No.
Harrison, that would be a good match.
Yeah, her and Harrison would be a good match.
Kayla Harrison and her would be a really good match.
Since Juliana Pena said she wants that third Oh man,
Oh, there goes Alex
they
and
don't
Khalil.
let that dude out the cage.
Right.
It was Alex and Khalil.
All right. Yeah. Here go the Khalil fight.
See, his
Boom.
blitz was really good in
his
the
blitz
beginning.
were really good, and those leg kicks is what
Man,
slowed
look
him
at that
down.
jab,
them
though,
leg
man.
kicks.
That jab.
See, I feel like
vicious.
I feel like he should have teamed more.
He should have teach
I
more
feel like
and
he should
use
teach
more
more.
leg kicks.
Keep
real.
him at that distance.
hmm
Yeah. They, like I said, they both was
They both look
throwing
really,
it, man.
really good,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Alex, man, he just different.
You think they deserve a refight? Rematch?
I want to.
Not for a while.
Not for.
Yeah,
I ain't
but yeah,
saying reason,
not-
but you think they should
No.
fight again?
They should fight again, but not
Yeah,
for a while.
Okay.
Like Khalil. has
Give
to
Khalil
go-
somebody else. Give him somebody
Yeah,
else that's
give him
good
someone-
though.
Give him
Because
like
now
Jerry
he has to.
Prohashka.
They have to respect him now.
How about Jan Bohovic? Because
Against him
Jan
and Khalil?
Bohovic still, yeah.
No, I
is
say
still
give
in
it.
there.
I say give him
Jerry
Yuri. Yeah, give him Yuri.
Here,
or
okay.
Jamal Hill.
Cause Yuri's coming off a loss too. Give him Yuri.
Yeah,
And no, Jamal he'll break Jamal. I
Give
think
him-
he'll beat Jamal.
but Fat Cal was talking shit.
No, but I'm saying give him Yuri first, and then
Come on, man.
Yeah.
and then Paper Rock Scissors said, "Better Beater will dominate Bivol."
That's what everybody says. You guys, please don't count
Underestimate him? Think
Bivol
they
out.
underestimating him?
Don't count Bivol out. I'm not saying you guys are
That's a
wrong,
good knee.
but
That
I
knee's
think
the one
that
that
knee.
cut him.
I think that knee is what really put him down.
Yeah,
Like that knee, and then
And
like you
those
said, he
two
hit him with
body
two body
shots.
shots. But that
Yeah.
knee is what really
he
shook
dug
him
those body
and
shots too.
faded him and
Who said-
put the fight over.
Dr. Bob said, or Mr. Bob said, "Who wins? Nunes versus Wei Lee."
ooh, good
Yeah,
God,
versus Wei Lee.
that's a good fight.
I think I might take Nunez on that fight.
For
Wei
me,
Lee.
I'd
Wei
say
Lee.
Okay, I'm taking
I'd say
Wei
like
Lee.
for speed and like, cause I feel like Wei Lee's gonna hit her with a lot of like significant strikes.
It's gonna be fast.
It's like a lot of fast strikes, and Nunez just has like, she's gonna be looking for that one
punch.
that
yeah.
one shot, you know.
Okay. I
And
can see
then to
that. I
get
can
Wei
see
Lee
that.
down, she has
She-
to come forward.
yeah, you're gonna
And
have to
that's
work for
what's
it.
Gonna,
And Wei Lee's really good on the ground as well.
yeah,
Wei
but
Lee's
I'm
good
not
on the
saying
ground.
Nunez can't take her out because she hits hard.
No, that's. I think she got a very hard hit.
She's a transgender.
But you can't count Wei Lee out either.
Yeah.
You see her lift Francis like it was nothing.
But yeah,
She lifted Francis Ngannou like it was nothing, so she can lift Nunes too like it's nothing.
and
Right.
slam her.
Okay, that's
So
a
it's
good point.
like-
Good point.
Bro,
No, she just
it's gonna be
grabbed
speed
Francis
versus
up.
power, but it's gonna if Nunes wants it, she's gonna have to really.
And then I feel like
be
with
taking
that
risks.
fight, it's gonna have to be also how the coaches like give their fighters advice.
Giving
Yeah,
them advice.
Yes, because for speed, for Wei Lee, it's gonna have to be like, hey, start slow, and then start picking up your pace. But be careful with them power shots. And then for Nunes, it's gonna have to be like, hey, she's gonna come fast at you, so be ready. And then I feel like they're gonna tell her to slow her down, try to take her down and rough her up on the ground first,
Right.
just to slow her down.
Mr.
Slow
Bob
it down.
said, "My money is on Bivol. I'm taking the bank home."
Okay.
Hey, I'm telling you,
that
like,
means okay. Some
Bivol is a
All
really
money
good
on them,
fighter,
huh?
yeah.
Bivol is a good fighter. He beat Canelo, and everybody was like, "Canelo's gonna walk through him,"
Yeah, like
and he beat Canelo.
But that's the thing. He has to fight Arthur like he fought Canelo.
yeah, exactly.
He can't sit on the ropes like that. He has to fight him exactly like he fought Canelo.
Okay.
yeah, and then out,
Okay.
and then out.
Mm-hmm.
Jabs.
Because in that fight, you could tell who had the harder punch, who hit harder. It was Canelo.
So
Because
we
he kept
got,
backing him up.
We got your boy Nugano, ain't that his name?
Versus Ferreira.
Yeah, who you think's gonna win that one right there? That's coming up. You know what I mean?
For me, for that fight, I'm gonna say
that's
I
the
don't
PFL?
know.
Because Nagano done what 2 in a row he done lost.
Yeah, but those were
Right.
For me, for that fight, I say I don't know.
Alright.
Because Ferreira is a fucking 6'8" athletic dude.
Okay.
He's just too athletic to be that big.
And then how is Cause Francis, how's his? Cause you know when he was in the UFC, he wasn't really
He wasn't known for
really a
like,
good kicker. He was like known for them heavy shots.
Right.
So
and
I'm
that's
like,
what
how's he
he
gonna
can't
be
come
with-
in all crazy
Yeah.
like
Can he
that.
throw a kick? Can he
That's what I'm saying.
protect
Can he-
against the kick? Can
Yeah.
he check a kick?
Yeah.
You know?
Like he did really good wrestling with Cyril Gane, but that's Cyril Gane. He's not a wrestler,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
And then this guy,
And then
And Sirgun isn't as really
let's see,
as
we
big
got,
as that guy.
we got Boots coming up in November.
Boots
he got a
Ennis?
fight coming up.
Oh, Boots Ennis
yeah.
versus.
Didn't he move up?
He got a fight coming up.
Boots Ennis versus I can't pronounce
Yeah,
that.
I don't know
I
that
don't
dude's
know.
name. He got a fight coming up. We got
Boots-
some. We got
Boots
some
moved
good
up.
fights
Definitely
coming
good
up.
fights
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up. And then that Mike Tyson fight versus Jake Paul
For
is
J Spar.
yeah.
Mike
I
Tyson.
don't know. We'll see if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's.
You don't think it's gonna happen?
I don't know, man. I can see somebody talking about they injured or got hurt in
People
training or something.
people were saying like there was rumors about like Mike being hurt
sick and
or being
hurt.
sick or something like that. But I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we'll
Or like
see.
he got sick during training. I'm like, I don't know.
It's a lot more coming from round after round. And
That's it for
that's
today,
it.
guys.
Yeah, that's it for
Thank
today.
you for tuning in. See you guys next week.
Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Appreciate you guys.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, man, we got a lot going on. I think